Tonight on Late Night with Joe Kohle. Special guest, Mostafa Elhaggar. Featuring the Piazza Pit. And your sidekick, a ginger with a microphone. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for your host, Joe Kohle.
What's up, guys? How are we? What are we doing here, Chuck? Why did we decide to do this? This was stupid. Oh, God. All right. Hey, how is everyone? All right. Welcome to Q30's Late Night. I'm your host, Joe Kohle. Thanks for coming. Just a little bit of background on me for those of you who don't know me. I'm from a small town in New Jersey called Pequannock. Any Jersey people in the audience? From New Jersey, and I am a senior film major here. I just want to start off by saying that it's always been a dream of mine to host a show, so I just want to thank Q30 and the Late Night team for giving me this opportunity. Also, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for last year's host and my good friend Kevin Carroll. Kevin, without a doubt, if without him the show wouldn't exist and I wouldn't be here. So he was really instrumental in the show starting last year and really instrumental in being a success. So I just want to give a round of applause for Kev. Kev has a job in LA now. He's living the dream, and I just want to say, Kev, I'm proud of you. But just because you're on the other side of the country, it doesn't mean that you're going to lose your virginity now.
Joe, I just want to hop in and say, just because you got your own show now doesn't mean you're going to lose yours either.
Well, off that, this strapping young man to my right is Chuck Doe. Can we give a round of applause for Charlie Doe? Charlie Doe, the show's sidekick and announcer from Scarborough, Maine. He's an English major. I don't know why here at QU. And Charlie, I just want to say the first time I met you, I thought you were a bit of a loser, but I couldn't have been more wrong. So.
Oh, thanks, Joe. First time I met you, I was like, wow, Mustafa's friend is not as cool as he is. Unfortunately, Joe, one of us was right, but it's going to be a great season, Joe.
Thanks, Charlie. But I just want to say, honestly, I've known you since freshman year. You're my brother, one of my best friends, and I couldn't imagine anyone else I'd rather do this with. You're so much funnier than I am, and I love you, and I'm really excited for this year, buddy.
Thanks, Joe. You too.
We get another round of applause for Charlie.
Tugging at my heartstrings, Joe.
And to my left is an amalgam of different instrumentalists and musicians throughout campus, now being known as the Piazza Pit. So can we give it up for the Piazza Pit? I wish I could take them everywhere with me. I would just have my own theme music all the time.
It would certainly help entering a room.
Yeah, I just want to, this is the first year, last year they didn't have a live band, so I just want to say thank you to Kyle for curating the band, and he wrote a lot of the music, and I'm really excited for some tasty jams this year. Yeah, so thank you to the Piazza Pit. Now, the format of a late night talk show is something that may be a little foreign for some people who don't normally watch those types of shows. Normally I'll come down from the stairs and I'll stand here. And we'll start with a monologue, and where I'll read jokes off the teleprompter about stuff that's going on in the news. We'll make fun of anyone and anybody we can, and we're actually this year trying to incorporate some QU news into the monologues, into the bits, most of which will probably be about Chartwells, as well as world news, stuff that's going on outside of QU. And then we usually do a few bits, and then we have a guest come on for an interview. And tonight's guest is Student Body President Mostafa Elhaggar. Can we get a round of applause for Stavi? So yeah, that's pretty much it. Are we ready to start the show? Yeah? Cool. All right, let's get it going. I want to start off with some significant QU news that happened over the summer that really rolled into the beginning of this year. And it was about several professors that were laid off. And apparently, this was due to under-enrollment for the incoming class, which put QU in a bit of a financial bind. So I just want to say, President Leahy, I think enough is enough. There should be no more unnecessary spending. So I think that it's time to delete your Brazzers account. To all the women and men with self-respect in the audience, Brazzers is a site in which you can view high-definition pornographic videos. Chuck, have you kept up on your subscription to Brazzers?
Actually, I didn't need the subscription just because the 30-second trial videos usually get it done for me. Truth comes out at late night, unfortunately.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks, Chuck. What's next? Oh, is there anyone in the audience in Student Programming Board? Student Programming, SPB? Yeah, let's get a round of applause for SPB. Yeah. The Student Programming Board has announced that Jenna Kramer will be headlining Fall Fest this year. Yeah, so I'm really glad to see that SPB went with the act that got 12th place on the survey again. Did they even look at that thing?
I think they just go on iTunes and scroll to the 87th top country song and see if they can swing a book out of that.
Yeah,
group.
I think that's what. Also, we here at Late Night we have access to some cool stuff. We actually we have the list of some of the artists who are going to be playing for the next couple of years. What were some of the?
I think Fall Out Boy might be making a comeback with
Aaron and Nick Carter are coming.
I think O-Town is just going to play All or Nothing like 12 straight times and then head out.
I heard Wham's coming out of retirement.
No way.
Yeah.
I think Master P might even show up for a little bit.
Nickelback too, I think.
Ooh, that's a good choice.
Yeah.
That's a good choice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nickelback sucks.
That's a heavy lineup from SPB.
Yeah, but I just they're great. They're great at what they do. Has anyone been following all this Ray Rice stuff? Everyone know what's going on with that? Wow, Roger Goodell. What a scumbag, huh? I mean, but now apparently there's a tavern in Baltimore that is actually allowing fans that don't want their Ray Rice jerseys anymore to exchange them in for beer. Yeah, because you know, if there's one thing to give out to show support for ending domestic violence, it's the poison that's been causing men to hit women for years. Here's your picture of Bud Light. Be safe driving home to your family. Anyway, Joan Rivers, beloved comic and public figure, unfortunately died last week at the age of 81. She actually asked to be cremated, but they said they couldn't because plastic burns at too high of a temperature.
Joe, I think her estate just chose to recycle her instead.
Yeah, that's what I heard happened as well. Also, who's got Apple Mania? Am I the only one in here with Apple Mania? The iPhone 6 and the 6 Plus, it's like a cinder block-sized phone. It's like a paperback book-sized phone. It's huge. I love it. And the watch thing that's also a phone, it's great. It's all great. But those will actually be available for pre-order tomorrow. And Apple has been working really hard on enhancements, like a larger screen, and they promise that it will make celebrities' boobs look even bigger. Because last week, nude pictures of Jennifer Lawrence and other celebrities leaked online, allegedly from a hacker breaking into her phone and her iCloud on her phone. When asked why the hacker did it, he said, well, you know, people in my line of work don't really get to see boobs in person that much. So I don't really blame him. I look too. Chuck, did you look at them?
Oh, it is no coincidence that I placed a bulk order of poster frames from Walgreens last week. They should be hung by the time the show is uploaded to YouTube today.
Okay, I might be stopping over later.
By all means.
And lastly, a man in Phoenix found a 10-foot python lying in his flower bed last week. Yeah, it's good for him because, you know, no one would be able to find anything over 4 inches in my bed. That's all we got for the monologue, everybody. Give it up for the Piazza Pit. What's up, guys? Okay, I want to do a little experiment. I want everyone in the audience to applaud if you have been to Toads. Now, don't feel ashamed. You actually should feel the opposite of ashamed, but applaud if you haven't been to Toads. Wow, that's like a lot more even than I thought it was going to be.
Definitely throws out the schedule a bit.
Tonight at Toads, as most people know, is Barstool, and it's taking place at Toads. So I just want to thank you guys for all coming here instead of partaking in that debauchery. To all the people watching who may not know what Toads is, it's a club in New Haven that really is the center of the social culture here. Because I would say at least a third of QU students go there every single Saturday, mostly to lose all their money and dignity. And it really is like no other place in the world because I've heard of so many other people from different colleges who went to Toads just once, and they say that it was like the most insane night of their lives. And everyone at QU here has the access to do that every single weekend, which is way too much. But I think the environment of Toads kind of puts you in this mindset that you would never have at any other point in your real life, and can make you do and say things that you would never normally do or say if you were in another environment. I really think if the rest of the world was like Toads, the human race wouldn't exist anymore. So I want to explore that a little further in a new segment we're calling Real Life vs. Toads. Dance music stuff. Okay, all right. So the way this bit works is on top of the screen, there will be any general random question that someone might be asked at some point in their life. And then on this side, we will have whatever the real life answer to that question may be. And on this side, we will have whatever the Toad's answer to that question may be. So we're going to start with what are some of your short-term goals? We have it up there? I guess we don't have it up there. What are some of your short-term goals? Real life, to finish at least 4 more pages of this essay by the end of the night. Toads, to not know where I am by the end of the night. What have you decided on? Real life, I think I'm going to go with the steak. Toads, that depends. How many shots of Fireball can I buy at once?
We all love Fireball, Joe.
Oh, I love it.
Fireball's like a ginger in a glass. It's the sting of a sunburn and just the burn of years of ridicule.
It's like
it goes down really nice.
It's like crack.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what crack tastes like, but
no, of course not.
Mom, I've never done crack. Okay, so next question. Oh my God, that girl fell down. What should we do? Real life. Let's go help her. Obviously. Toads, take out your phone and Snapchat it, obviously. Why do they need to be kept in cages? Real life, unfortunately all the dogs and cats here have infections and diseases. Toads, unfortunately all the hired dancers here. You didn't even let me finish it. You knew it was coming. All right. They do. Don't go by them.
They're making an honest living.
They're making an honest living.
Or try.
Just like you and me. Some people don't have the advantages that we have. Thanks, Mom. Actually, you didn't really. Thanks, Dad. Mom didn't really. She's bilingual. She didn't even teach me Spanish. I could be working in the UN, but whatever.
Luckily, I sat next to you, so we were in good shape.
I just cheated off Charlie all Spanish. Next, where is the restroom located? Real life, down the hall, last door on the right. Toads, the walls of any Yale building of your choice.
What's your favorite building, Joe?
I like the bookstore.
Ooh.
It's so much nicer than ours.
Indeed.
If they have like their own building.
Every drop of urine that comes out just helps ease the animosity of losing the championship game in my mind.
I think that's why most people do it.
Yeah, that's why I do it.
What's the worst thing about the rainforest? Real life, that pollution is destroying it. Toads, when Marla takes like 20 minutes to make my Grateful Dead. Who has the best stage presence? Real life, countless performers such as Justin Timberlake, Neil Patrick Harris, and Ellen DeGeneres. Toads, the entire men's basketball team. Can I dance with you? I'm gonna get beaten up. I don't care. It's whatever. How have you helped the less fortunate today? Real life, I've worked in a soup kitchen and did other community service. Toads, I flashed a homeless guy while waiting in line outside.
What essential learning outcome is that?
I think it's diversity awareness.
I would go with responsible citizenship.
Yeah, that's it.
It's a fan.
You gotta help it out, you know? It's whatever. Sometimes it happens. Question, why'd you get kicked out? Real life, I was not able to keep the required GPA. Toads, I went on the stage.
Joe, what do you mean you went on the stage? Like you physically put yourself on the stage? Or you went on the stage like excrement exited your body?
Well, I went on the, well, both. I did both.
Did the basketball team change their viewpoint or?
No, yeah, they ran away. The white kid was in the back. Sorry, Evan. And lastly, turned down for what? Real life, responsibilities and sleep. Toads, nothing. Until Toads closes and I drunkenly walk back to the shuttle stop to realize that all of them are gone and have to spend $42 to take a cab home by myself after repeatedly being rejected by girls the whole night. Okay, so keeping with the New Haven theme, do I have it on the, yeah. So keeping with the New Haven theme, have you guys heard about all the craziness that's been happening with the students in New Haven and all the stuff that's going on there? 2 weekends ago, it was anarchy, apparently, for our students trying to get on a shuttle back to campus because there was a fewer amount of shuttles running that night. And the reason they did that is because of all these new policy changes, not allowing freshmen to use shuttles for the first 3 weekends. And it's been really confusing trying to figure out when freshmen can use shuttles and when they can't, because the university isn't letting them and then they are. And I heard that actually a lot of the departments around campus were confused as well with the new policies, and that public safety, the department that has to enforce these policies, were confused as well. And you know, here at Late Night we have some access to some pretty cool stuff. And we actually have footage of the first meeting that the chief of public safety had with the other public safety officers, confused trying to figure out all these new policies. Should we take a look at the footage? We should take a look, right? Let's take a look.
Hey, how's it going, Chief? saw an Albon Pain the other day, and I was like shitting for hours. Like, I can't believe people actually eat that stuff here. Is that just me?
I usually go off campus. I don't trust them.
I just get the bad guacamole.
Yeah.
They all have that look in their eye. Like,
Hello, everybody. Welcome back, and I look forward to working with you all again. Obviously, our job here is to ensure the safety of the students at Quinnipiac. So if we all do our jobs, treat the students fairly, and continue to work with all the other departments on campus, we should have a smooth year. Okay, so obviously you guys are all here today because you are the best and brightest of the department. Yes?
will there be bagels at the meeting?
What? What?
Well, last year there were bagels at the meeting.
Yeah, it's 9 o'clock at night.
Ever had a bagel at night before?
What was that?
Nothing.
Okay, can we continue, please? Now, as you all know, with a new year comes some new policies, and this year a rather significant new policy is being instilled. And this policy is in regards to shuttle availability for freshmen. Okay, before we open it up to questions, let me explain it a little more. Now, the university has decided, in order to have the freshmen more fully acclimate to the campus culture, they're not allowing them to take shuttles to New Haven the first 3 weekends at nighttime.
What the hell does acclimate mean?
So freshmen aren't going to be able to go into New Haven on the weekends for the first 3 whole weeks?
At night.
So freshmen aren't going to be able to have fun in New Haven on the weekend for the first 3 whole weeks?
Yeah.
Okay, so they can't go to New Haven until the weekend of September 19th.
No, actually it's the 12th.
No, it's the 19th. Even though the freshmen are here the weekend before classes, it doesn't count as a weekend because the shuttles aren't running then.
That's confusing.
Seriously, anybody? Acclimate?
Okay, so for the first 3 weekends, freshmen cannot go to New Haven on Saturday and Sunday nights.
No, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays at nighttime.
Okay, I see where you're coming from with Friday, but Thursday's not part of the weekends.
Yeah, but those are the nights that people go to New Haven.
Okay, so why didn't you just say they can't go on Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights instead of weekend nights?
Yeah, I see what he means. When I hear weekend, I don't think Thursdays.
Right. If a restaurant advertises that they're closed on the weekends, you better bet your ass that they're going to feed me on a Thursday.
Okay, well, in this case, weekend means Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Wait, but isn't Barstool Thursday on the 11th? I'm sure a bunch of freshmen already bought tickets, so if we don't have shuttles until the 19th, they're not going to have a safe way to get there.
Yep. Barstool is not a QU function, so it is not our responsibility to get them there. So, unfortunately, we will not be providing transportation of freshmen on that night.
Yeah, like that's going to last. We're going to push it up a week.
Accessorize. Acclaim.
We have guns now, don't make me use them.
We're sorry, this is just all a little confusing.
Yeah, can't you use smaller words?
Everything will be okay, alright? They're not going to be confused by it. All this information is going to be provided to them by their orientation leaders and RAs. I mean, the Chronicle is writing an article about it. We're going to be sending an email about it. People are already beginning to talk about it. So you don't need to worry. They won't be confused. You can count on that.
Chief, one last question.
What?
How are you going to know which students are freshmen when all they do is show their Q card to get on the shuttle?
The university has purchased a device that students can tap their cards to be able to tell which grade they're in before they go on the shuttle.
Those will never be used.
Oh, that's a stupid idea.
How the hell are we going to afford that? Aren't we in a financial deficit?
Please don't say the D word. We are not in a D word. We are not in a financial deficit, okay? The university has a surplus of money that is a little bit less than we would like it to be, but we are not.
I'm out of here. Anybody want to grab a bagel?
Yeah, Whitney donut.
Come on, guys. Sit down. Come on. We have more to discuss. Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm just a janitor here. I'm coming to pick up the trash.
Oh, well, thank you, sir. I'm sorry. How long have you been a janitor for?
Well, actually, I haven't always been an expert. You see, I just documented my 10,000 hours, which means I am now. I got this theory from a book called Outlaw.
Okay, stop. Please, just get out of here. I didn't actually care. I don't know why I asked you.
Oh, all right. I'm going to take out the trash out.
Okay, guys, I know this is a lot of information, but we need to pay attention. I mean, we need to always be focused, because we're the only hope for the students to have a safe 4 years. I mean, we're their protectors. We're the protectors of the QU wall, and the rest of the world is filled with White Walkers. All right?
Sick reference.
I love Harry Potter.
So can we please get through this meeting so we can start off the year right? All right? Okay, now, the next order of business is in regards to new on-campus visitor restrictions. That's all we got, guys. When we come back, we will be with Mostafa Elhaggar, so stay tuned for that. Can we get around? Okay, we are back. Our first and only guest of the night is the student body president, a member of Sigma Phi Epsilon, and the ugliest Egyptian to ever attend Quinnipiac. Mostafa Elhaggar, everybody.
Thanks for having me.
What's up?
How you doing? I'm doing great. This is a great show.
Thanks for helping out with that video.
Yeah.
How do you think you did, guys? It was pretty good, right? Natural.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're gonna talk about that a little later. But first of all, I just want to, for those of you that don't know, Stav and I have known each other for a while. We're from the same hometown, and we actually had the same first grade teacher. We were in the same first grade class. Isn't that cute? Isn't that adorable? I don't really remember what our teacher's name though was. Do you remember?
It's coming to me.
It's coming to you?
It's on, yeah, it's coming. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's coming to.
Miss Seaman?
No, but for really, her name was Miss Seaman.
It was Miss Seaman. Yeah.
That was a thing that happened.
It was so unfortunate for her.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
I could see why she taught 7-year-olds now.
Yeah.
I remember we didn't get it. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get it. I remember there was a time in like 6th or 7th grade where I was like going through like who all my elementary school teachers were, and I was like, wait a second.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I hope she got married.
Yeah, not because of love, just for the maiden name,
Yeah.
really.
And
Yeah.
hopefully the guy's last name wasn't like Jism or something.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Praying for her.
Then it'd be whatever her first name was, Seaman Jism. Anyway.
Hyphenated.
Yeah, hyphenated. If she was pompous, she would have kept her last name, but she probably didn't.
Imagine she's watching this right now.
Yeah. So Miss Seaman, if you're out there anywhere,
We're doing well.
we're great.
Yeah.
We're here now.
We're in college.
Yeah.
Thanks to you.
So thanks for that education.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed nap time. Now, I want to go back to the meaning of what your role in the video was. For those of you who don't know the inside joke, Mostafa gave a speech to the freshman class, and he talked about what he talked about in the video, a 10,000-hour rule about mastering that, any specific task. You did something really interesting there when you gave the speech. What did you do?
I mean, I decided to, kind of step away from the podium and do it a little differently.
Why would you ever do that?
Yeah, right? A lot of people asked me that same question before, and when I told them I was going to do that,
Right.
even our advisor, he was like freaking
Yeah.
out. He's like, "You're not doing that."
Yeah.
But, I was thinking all the student body presidents before me, their content was great. Everything they said was great. I just wanted to do whatever I could to keep the interest of the students that I was talking to. I figured, what better way than just kind of do
Be
something.
amongst the people.
Yeah, Yeah. Just a man of the people.
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, thanks.
But so you had a speech written?
Yeah, I did.
You had something prepared?
I did have, I had a
Do you know where that is?
No, honestly, I wish I kept it. I would have like, framed it or something.
Well, here,
yeah.
let me show you something. We actually have the ripped up speech right here.
Look at that.
It's the evidence bag. So you're saying the speech is on here?
Speech is...
Let's open it up.
I hope
Let's see what
so.
we got
Wow.
here. So you pretty much, it was the same thing you said, or was it different than what you said?
Yeah, it was basically the same exact thing, except it just
These are just
wasn't
Dr.
finished.
Seuss poems. What? Shel Silverstein, what is going on here? No, I'm just kidding. This isn't even his speech. It was just a prop. But yeah, so you decided to rip up your speech, and I thought that was a really cool, gutsy thing to do, and I just wanted to applaud you for that.
Thank you.
So I was just wondering if you've gotten any cool responses from freshmen throughout your time at the beginning of the year since you've been here. In response to the speech?
Definitely. So thankful. It was an awesome experience. I'm so thankful for, I definitely have some freshmen coming up to me, thanking me just for, kind of keeping their interest and, just saying what I said. And honestly, I couldn't be any more thankful for having the opportunity to do that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Actually, for those of you who don't know, Charlie, I said in the beginning of the show, is an English major. And he helped Stav edit the speech that he ultimately ripped up. So thanks for all that hard work, right, Charlie?
Yeah, I mean, all the 3 hours I spent here with you going over every painstaking detail of your speech was quickly discarded. Well, in my face without my knowledge.
I wanted a backup just in case, I last minute decided to go with the speech, but I didn't even have it finished. It was just a run-on sentence,
it was
and then it just...
The whole speech was one sentence.
There's just one giant, no, but the last, the second page, if you honestly actually had it, you could see, I didn't even finish the sentence. Yeah. So if they voted for the speech, I probably would have just pretended like I was reading it and still did what I was going to do. Wow. Yeah,
that's crazy. How long did it take you to, memorize all that, you think?
Yeah, over 100 times probably I recited that. Yeah. In my sleep, in the shower, making eggs, literally any opportunity I can get by myself.
Wow.
Did you rehearse it for 10,000 hours, or was that? Do you not live by your own principles?
Yeah, I'm totally a hypocrite. I don't really believe in it. I just wanted to just say something cool, really.
It was pretty cool what Wes Moore said too, right?
Yeah, honestly, I heard about what he said. I was just still kind of blacked out from all of it.
Right.
I don't even remember it, really.
You don't remember the speech?
I don't remember, anything.
Why did you pregame your speech?
Yeah, I have no remarks to that. I don't know how to answer that.
Take a shot to ease the nerves.
Exactly.
I didn't do that though, Mom. I swear. But yeah, that was awesome. He was pretty much just said that he had a speech written, and then because of you, he decided not to use it. And he's a New York Times best-selling author, so that's pretty chill, I guess. Also, you are the student body president, the president of student government, whatever you want to call it. There's a bunch of different names. Who cares? And we actually were president, vice president, freshman, sophomore, and junior year together. And then I decided not to take an e-board role because I wanted to do more things relevant to my major, like this. So I think it all worked out, right? It kind of.
What do you guys think, huh?
I think it all worked out.
You guys doing pretty well?
Well, thanks for being here. I'm so happy you're my first guest. I couldn't think of anyone else for it to be. When we come back, we're going to be playing a game with Stav, so we'll be right back. All right, guys?
The Bobcat Shop, located at 1010 Sherman Avenue in Hamden. Your #1 choice for Bobcat merchandise. The Bobcat Shop features 2 floors of countless styles and colors. With a full 19,000 square foot screen printing and embroidery operation on the premises, Campus Customs and Simplify can design and decorate any garment or promotional product as quickly as needed. Stop in and say hi.
We're back, guys. So we are going to play a game, me and Mostafa. Well, we're not playing. We're just the subjects of the game. These people will be playing the game. So what this game is Charlie will read a statement that pertains to either me or Stav, and they have to guess if that statement is about me or Stav. So this game is called Me or Stav. Or Joe or Stav, whatever.
Should it be Stav and me?
Stav and me, yeah. He's always first.
Doe,
Stav and I.
English major?
Thanks, English major, yeah. Anyway, so we have some statements prepared, and if they get it right, they will get a Quinnipiac-related trinket, prize, whatever you want to refer to. So yeah, want to get started?
Let's get started.
All right.
All right, first contestant, come on down. What's your name, dear?
Kenesha.
Kenesha. All right, Kenesha, in the first round of Joe or Stav, which Joe or Stav attended a private Muslim middle school for 1 year? Stav?
Yeah.
Congratulations. Back to your seat.
We're good. Oh yeah, come up. What would you, here, take Quinnipiac pigs.
Yay!
She got a little.
Second contestant, come on down. What is your name?
Grace.
Hi, Grace. Joe or Stav starred as Troy in a production of High School Musical.
Joe.
Yeah.
Good job, Joe.
Oh yeah, what do you want? What do we got in here? A little Quinnipiac clip for your fridge. Yeah, I played. Yeah, give it up for Grace. I played Troy.
All right, round 3. What's your name?
Matt.
Matt. Okay. Which of these two fine gentlemen has never played a game of organized Little League baseball in his life?
Which one's the scrawnier one?
Given Joe's recent weight loss, it is tough to tell.
All from my penis.
Well, let's just embarrass the host, Joe.
No.
I didn't even know what a shortstop was until like sophomore year of high school.
Right.
Take another guess.
Take another guess.
Okay, Mostafa.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey,
Okay.
nice job. Hop on up.
Here's a lanyard. I got one of these for myself today when I went too, so we can be lanyard buddies.
All right then.
Yeah. Get off my stage. Okay. I didn't know jeans.
All right,
shorts
sir.
were bad.
What is your name? Round 4 of Joe or Stav.
Tim.
All right, Tim. This is a tough one. Joe or Stav thought that 69ing was slang for regular sex until age 17. That is a quick Joe answer.
It was junior year of high school. We were hanging around a fire.
Junior year of high school.
I didn't
You
know
heard
what it
that,
was.
right?
They're like, you know what it is, right? I'm like, yeah, it's just another word for sex, right? It's the same thing.
I was there. It was funny.
And last question, sir. What's your name? Jake. Jake? All right, Jake. Which one of these two were in the honors choir in their youth?
Joe. Actually, both of us. That was a treat. You got it. We didn't give you that as an option. Do you want? Should we?
Yeah? See that one that we...
Okay.
Oh, let me just...
All right. Yeah, I'll get some water.
I didn't sign up for this. I didn't paid enough for this.
Me. Okay. Walk. All right. Should we just a little ditty, just a little number? All right, ready? Walk down that lonesome road all by yourself. Don't turn your head back over your shoulder, and only stop to rest yourself in the silver moon is shining high above the trees.
Wow, look at
That's
that.
pretty good. That's just a James Taylor song we sang senior year. Yeah. Thanks, man.
How you doing, Jake?
Yeah, so guys, that's our show. I just want to thank everyone for coming. Can we give another round of applause for Stav, for Charlie and the Piazza Pit? Thanks everyone for watching tonight. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at Late Night with Joe Kohle. Like us on Facebook, and check out more Q30 shows on the Q30 Television website, q30television.com. I'll see everybody in 2 weeks. Thanks for coming out.